What's goody, fam?
You're now listening to the sounds of
This Drinks on Me podcast, baby.
What's goody, fam? It's your favorite Cuzzo D,
And your boy DJ G.
and you are now vibing with
This Drinks on Me podcast, baby.
Pull Up, niggas. Pull up. Yes, we
Sir,
recording
yes, sir.
January 9th.
Yes, sir.
That's 107 for all my brothers out there. You know what I'm saying?
107. You know.
There it is. Near beer, that means not beer. It's fake beer. Man, DC put me on this fake beer, and it's not that bad. I mean, I still got a real beer down here, but this fake beer is like I drink 2 of these bitches, then a real beer.
Yeah.
It's better.
Hey, I'm gonna have to try it out, bro.
Hey,
you
man,
know what I'm
it's
saying? That's all I need, baby. The taste.
Exactly. That's all I want for. I ain't even tripping.
Yeah, man.
Taste
Yes,
like
sir.
beer, must be beer.
Must be beer. That's good. I'm with it. 100. So what's our topic for the night, bruh?
Our topic from the night comes from the late great Dame Dash, and it is entitled "I Hustle for My Last Name."
I'm not going to build somebody else's company and then take shares so my son can all that. No.
Man.
Last name, not my first. Like he said to them niggas at the Breakfast Club. I hustle for my last name, not my first. Nigga.
Right.
Dame sold it, boy. Dame was giving them niggas the business, but it makes sense. Why we out here doing what we doing every day? When we go to these jobs that we hate and shit like that, are you just out here working for your 401k to retire and I don't know, live your life fishing and shit or whatever you want to do? Or are you working, stacking up, and then trying to build your own to leave for your kids?
Right.
Pretty much that. I know me personally, I go hard trying to build my brand because with everything I know my little girl gonna have to fight through anyway. If I can have my own shit that she can just take over, nigga, that's it. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly, man. I agree with you 100%. I mean, hell, that's how I feel. Like, you know, my son just started his first day in college. You know,
Big up Cam,
like Cam, you
all
know,
in college and shit.
man, doing his thing, and you know, that's what I was thinking about this morning, man. When I woke up, I was like, man, you know, I want to be able to, you know, well, I'm glad to be in some sort of position where I can, you know, bless like my sons and my daughters and leave that inheritance, man, you know. And that inheritance ain't even just money, man. Like even what we doing right now, you know, when we talk about hustle for that last name, you know, this is part of that growing brand, man. So our kids later on down the line, they'll be able to look at this, you know. And then seeing that we incorporated, like, you know, my niece, little mama, she was on here, you know, doing her little thing in one of our episodes. Then we had my sons on here. You know, this is stuff that they're going to be leaving for their kids too, man.
Facts. Big facts.
Because, hell, the way the world is now, man, you never know when knowledge is going to be something that you need. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying you don't need it now, but the knowledge that we have, man, you know, it ain't being incorporated in today's youth.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, because real talk, knowledge is probably the main thing your ass need to leave behind. Because you can leave them behind money, but if they don't know what to do with it, they'll blow through that shit quick.
What's the saying? Do you go something like you can lead a horse to a well or something like that?
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Drink, right. And then it's another one is like, you know, about fishing. Like you can teach a man or, you know, catch fish
give
for
a man
man.
fish.
There you go.
Yeah, you'll feed him for a day. If you teach a man to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. I look at both of them motherfuckers though a little different. I like I can give a man a fish and feed him for a day. I could teach him how to fish and feed him for a lifetime, or I could teach him he can buy the motherfucking lake or the pond.
Yes,
Fish
sir.
when he want to,
And
but
fish
then
when he
charge other
want.
motherfuckers to fish.
Exactly, man. Yo, and that's the great of it, right? You know. But I think at some point, bruh, he got to learn them first too before he could get to that point. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, or he can inherit it, but still in him inheriting it without them first two, most likely he gonna lose that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Real beer time. Yeah.
So you know, man, hey, I couldn't agree more. And you know, man, for us, our last name, we always been, it's been like kind of mysterious. You think I'm using the right word for that?
What, Gortwin?
Yeah, I mean to say that, you know, we always been hunting, you know, that backing behind that name.
Well, you know, I did a little ancestry.com thingy, you know, when they gave that week free trial. I went to work. I like, free. I get to find out. Shit. Let me get the yes. You can take my information, bitch. I need to know.
Right, exactly.
So, from what I looked up, man, it was a bunch of Gortwins in Liverpool, but they migrated over. It was like 1865.
Really?
The first Gortwin, they was like over in America. And it was like, excuse me, I think that nigga name was Joe, but I was like, how the fuck they had names back like Joe in 1865? All right, whatever. But they was over in Nova Scotia. That's over in Canada.
Yeah.
They was over in Nova Scotia, and they was around that time where the Mimac Indians and the first like people they call themselves the Mimac Indians was over there. So I ran with that. I'm like, yo, I'm a motherfucking Mimac. God damn it, they was over there, and my nigga was over there at the same time, and we look how we look. Nigga, I'm a Mimac. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fuck. And then I got so deep with it that year that I started researching Mimac Indians and they meditation music, nigga. I used to work out to that shit, and I felt the warrior. I felt the fucking warrior in me. Okay, I felt the motherfucking warrior. I felt the power of the Mimacs in me, goddammit. So it got to be real. I used to meditate to the what? Nigga, gone with it. That shit's real. So we Mimac Indians, bro.
That's a trip, bro. And you know, speaking on that name, Joe, you know, man, a cousin that we got, I talk to all the time out in Houston, because, you know, we got a lot of Gortwins in Houston.
Fact, it's a damn Demetrius Gortwin in Houston.
Yeah, man. It's a Miosha. Take that
like
shit.
They just choose. It's like names must not be. Yeah,
man. But look, our cousin name, the cousin I talk to all the time, man, is named Joe. Ain't that some shit? Like the first one, he is Joe as well. You know.
Hey man, I'm telling you what they did. They picked the same names in the ad.
Yeah.
God damn it! If it just recycled, it just fucking get recycled. God damn it! Well, Miosha number 2.
But you see, hey, man, that legacy still going on, right? You know, because like you said, who in the hell was being called Joe back then? But now, hell, fast forward 2021, we got a Joe, you know? So that's the magnitude of it, man. You can do it. You know, it's just a lot of people their mindset ain't like that, man. They not thinking they thinking for these moments right now, but they're not thinking later on down the line, man. And the way this shit's going, you need to be. You know, you need to be thinking past that, retirement, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, 401k. Nigga, fuck all that. I told my wife, shit, I'm gonna pull my motherfucking money and we gonna make things happen now. We gonna invest in shit now. Nigga, what we look like 65 years old, you know what I'm saying? And shit might not even be here.
See, I'm the nigga that's doing the invest now shit, and then Jason saving for the 401k. Our plan is like when we like in our 50s, nigga, we gonna get an RV,
right?
Fuck this house shit. We gonna be out here fucking naked in public heads in a motherfucking RV rolling, pull over, Good time. That's a wild moment. Oh, yeah, I said it. Pull over. All we gonna need is some motherfucking gas and whatever the electricity run off of, nigga. And we just gonna be rolling like Forrest across this motherfucker.
Hey, with the way shit going, D, that might be all it is.
Yeah,
everybody motherfucking
know what they ain't telling us about this motherfucking virus. It's mutating.
Yeah.
No, bitch, it's the T virus.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what the
I
fuck
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying. It's a Resident Evil type shit.
Look, what I'm waiting on? I'm waiting on the motherfuckers who say they got the vaccine. I'm waiting to see that fucking umbrella sign. When I see that shit, I'm about to be a straight redneck white boy. I'm gonna go buy all the 22 bullets, all the bullets. It's like, yeah, bitch. I knew the fucking zombie apocalypse is upon us. I've been training my whole life. Let's go. Let's go.
Man, look, bruh, it's crazy though. But a lot of this shit, man, we be watching in like movies and stuff. Man, that shit be playing out at some point in
Man,
time.
look, I'm gonna tell you who capitalized on shit like this. Fucking Netflix ain't shit. Cause like,
Oh
when
man,
the pandemic
most
first
definitely.
hit, they gonna play all they movies that was coming up suggesting other about shit was pandemic or virus shit. They had a movie called Pandemic based on all the pandemics. Then they had Outbreak, which really fucked me up. I was like, oh my God.
No, man, before the shit hit, they had a documentary called Pandemic.
Yeah.
Where they was actually telling you where the shit was gonna come from. And that's exactly what happened.
And they was telling you
nigga.
how many years it take for that bitch to hit. They be like, we know every show amount of years we have a pandemic. I'm like, these bitches is just gonna play with my mind like this? They worse than Facebook and algorithms. Algorithms is real. I'm telling you, nigga, if you whisper right now, I'm on this bitch. If I say anything about anything, as soon as I get on Facebook, nigga, I'm gonna have at least 4, 5 ads about this shit. They make you feel like that you should buy it. They be like, oh man, it popped up. I might as well get this shit.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I need some t-shirts. You know what? I need some blue drawers. Your ass be scrolling on Facebook, you be like, blue drawers on sale at Walmart for that. Bitch,
Yo,
I needed some blue drawers too.
That's why I'm saying, man, look, people better get serious about this legacy shit, man. You know, and that's for real. Like, these stimulus checks, niggas getting these stimulus checks and shit, man, and they just buying shit, but they ain't investing in nothing. I'm like, y'all using this shit the wrong way.
Nigga, I use that shit to catch up or pay a bill to be ahead.
I mean, hell yeah, so you could, that's what I'm saying. Look, if you trying to kick off like we are, you know what I'm saying? We on our brand, we on our business, we on all that shit, right? I ain't got time to be spending it on bullshit, you know? I got to be investing that into, like you say, hustling for this last name.
Bro, that's all I do. I told you. Stop me from buying these fucking programs. It's like, yo, nigga, as soon as I got a little bit, I was like, yo, I can use that.
Look,
do this.
Perfect motherfucking hustle for the last name. All right, we talked about this before in season 1. All right, Jordan. Last motherfucking name, right? All I'm saying is, if that nigga ain't hustle for that last name,
I mean, he good.
Yo, man, look, it's billions
Forever.
of dollars on that last name. You hear me?
That
Ray
nigga
Harris,
so
is he
good,
gonna leave it? Man, come on.
I mean, niggas come, ball players sign up for Nike to be branded by Jordan.
Right, exactly. Look at the colleges, man. Even the colleges, you know what I'm saying, is a part of pulling that brand in, man. Like that's,
you know, he hood certified. The hood certified Jordan, man.
I mean, of course the hood did, but I'm saying,
black people, y'all got power. God damn it! It wouldn't be popular if y'all wasn't wearing it.
True enough, right? But he did the footwork, right? Because damn it, if he ain't ball and practice and do all that shit and put all that effort into it, nigga, Jordan wouldn't be nothing.
That nigga was just unstoppable.
That nigga put that time in though to work like that, man. You know?
Yeah. That's
what I'm saying. Like niggas
put
ain't
time and the work in.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying, D.
Shit, I ain't even gotta use Jordan. I could use both our grandfathers.
Oh, most definitely. Shit, you know it.
Nigga, hell, I grew up in a duplex that they bought.
Right.
Both of them.
Both of them. You know, and we talking about coming from the hood, like straight projects into duplexes.
In the sky high.
Right. You know,
real
like
Jefferson.
A real move on up, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You know, and then look, go even further, nigga, because we talking about, hey, the move from the side down south was still a move based on our grandfather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes.
AKA his bank.
Yeah.
That's what I want to be. I want to be so motherfucking baller that I just go in my motherfucking room in my pajamas.
I know, right? Come out
with a fucking bag.
With a brown paper bag, baby.
And just hand it to you.
Hell yeah.
You be playing. I'm trying to tell you, my grandfather was fucking. The nigga was Don Corleone.
That's the Don, nigga. That is the dime.
I had one grandfather that was literally respected like Don Corleone, and then my other grandfather literally worked for the fucking mafia.
Right.
Nobody said that nigga was a mafia. That nigga was a chef for like Capone, nigga.
Yeah,
Do y'all understand? That nigga worked for Capone.
that's some shit though, man.
You can't just cook for Italian mobsters and what the nigga, you can kill them quick. You know you got some motherfucking pull if you cooking for fucking Italian mobsters.
Yeah, man.
Man, look, all I'm saying is, if you're gonna be out here going through all that shit at a job that you say you hate, then your ass better come up with a plan to make that shit your financial backing. That's the mind switch I be telling people to go, nigga. Don't quit your job when you trying to start your own shit. No, keep your job. Just understand now that you give 100% to your brand, and you only give what you need to give to that job. Because 9 times out of 10, it don't even take brain cells to do the job. It's not the job itself that's stressful. It's the people and the environment that makes it fucking stressful. But you know how to do the job with your eyes closed. So nigga go in there and treat it like it.
I mean, you look, your job got to become the hustle. It can't be the main.
That's what I'm saying. Just switch it. Make it the financial backing for your brand.
Yeah, it's got to be the hustle. Like, that's how I look at mine, man. Like, this is my hustle. It ain't my main thing. You know what I'm saying? And you do it from there, man. I mean, names change, man, over time, you know, but like you say, your last name, you know, that ain't changing, man.
That's your lineage.
That's that right. That's your lifeline. So, hey, you got to put it all there.
I mean,
you know, like different businesses, man. Look, I got a resume with different jobs I didn't work.
There you go.
Names and titles change. That ain't shit.
And the job don't even know your motherfucking last name.
Right, exactly. Right. You a number to them, you know? Because hey, you work in somebody else's legacy, somebody else's
building they shit up, and they get your ass by making you think you so in. And you'll dedicate so much motherfucking time.
Yeah,
and they will remove your control, alt, delete your ass for you computer niggas in a heartbeat.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you got to be about your business. Don't be out here bullshitting. Don't be out here wasting your time. Don't be out here, you know, not capitalizing on your dollar, man. Because that shit need to be invested in. You know, it ain't about like, oh man, I'm invested in, you know, like you know how people be. Everybody feel like you owe them something when you make it, you know. And it's like, no, that ain't type of investing. Hell, I invested some shit that can help you.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Right. You know, I'm in program. Right. But as far as like, hey, you come to me like, hey, I owe you some money. Nigga, I don't owe you no money.
Yo,
you know?
All right. So cool. Getting on some shit like that. My homie said, Joe and Daryl. Yeah, I got a homie named Daryl. Nigga, cool. Y'all niggas is wild. But anyway, they're building the business called Obsidian Hope and Obsidian Prestige. But Obsidian Hope is like a program that they came up with, which I can't really give all the details because I don't know it. But the premise is they're gonna take like high school kids and teach them trades again, like Votech.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
It's dealing with real estate and like things you would need to learn, skills that you would need to learn to like build and fix on houses. And you know, said it's a real estate agent.
Right.
So and my man Daryl, he's a teacher.
Right.
And I guess Joe, he got some field in construction maybe and whatnot, but I seen him on the roof once or twice on the goddamn picture. So hey, who knows? But anyway,
right.
So what they'll do is they'll take them through the program. Like they'll find a house to flip and then give the kids a percentage of doing the work. Like have them on site with these actual construction people so they can learn how to do it. And by the time they get done with the program, because they was getting percentages from the houses that they flip, they'll have enough money to pay for their trade school or start their own, like little small business. I think it's like 10 racks they want to try to give the kid by the time they get them out of there. I was like, nigga, that's genius.
Yeah, man, that's pure genius. I mean, look, take Bronzeville in Chicago, right? You know, that was another one of them Black Wall Streets. All right. You know, but we was flipping that dollar in our community, right?
The lottery, the numbers.
Yeah, we was cycling that dollar. That was that black dollar, You know, we wasn't segregating that shit. We wasn't doing none of that. We weren't trying to integrate with none of that. It was just black. It was us, you know. And I look back on that mentality, man, and I'm like, hey, you know, they was investing in, hey, not just the dollar, like, not just the capital of it, but, you know, I'm going to teach you shit. We're going to learn shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pick this up, and, hey, we're going to have a whole community, you know, of knowledge this going to be the wealthiest part. Like, the dollar is not the wealthiest part, man. You know, that knowledge is that wealth. If you got that, then you can rebuild communities. You can start new things, you know. So them brothers doing what they doing, hey, I think that's genius, bro.
Yeah, man. Genius. Bronzeville, it's a podcast. Lorenz Tate brought it. Loris Fishburne was on it. My girl who played Michelle Obama in Southside with You was on it. It's a really good podcast. It came out like 2-3 years ago. Go check that shit out. That shit was amazing. I used to listen to that shit every day. I was like, oh my God, this shit is fire. But anyway, like, I don't understand. It's like, man, look, jobs, if you out there and you busting your ass for a job, eventually it'll make you so tired that the reason why you busting your ass, you will be tired of them too. It'll be like, yeah, you'll get home and then your wife or your kid or your husband and your kid, they're the reason why you busting your ass, but then you'll be so tired, you don't even feel like fucking with them.
Yeah, man, because
take the shit out on them.
It's draining, man. It's like a lot out of you.
So your why is, you treating your why like shit. That's a clear indication that, hell, you put too much into your 9 to 5 when you treating the reason why you going like shit.
Shit, or you distancing yourself from it.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
damn.
saying from your why. You
that's
know?
why you there.
Right. Like your why when you went in was them, but now you distancing yourself from them because, hey, you got people who go in there and they feel like, yo, I'm successful. You know what I'm saying? And really, you not, because you ain't doing what it is you're supposed to be doing. You're successful up under somebody else's dream. They give you a little piece of something, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you like, I got my little piece. You know, I was just telling my wife about that, man, the other day, how it's fucked up. How, you know, you get in there and they give you a bone, you know, and you start treating your own like shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a bone. And then you just start distancing yourself from your own people, trying to be more like them. You know what I'm saying? And you got so many niggas, man, that is trying to be like the white folks. You know? They got a little bone, a little taste of something. They feel like that's the way to go. Well, what if all the white folks was eradicated? You know, what if they was cut off? Then what you got? Love your own people, man. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't leave no legacy behind with that. Not cutting yourself off. You know? So I think that's a real shitty thing, man, that like you say, your why, you either end up treating your why like shit or you end up leaving your why for dumb shit.
Yeah. It can get frustrating when you get into that mind state of work.
Right.
And then they put your ass on that in the system.
Right.
And you just fall for it. Like, you gotta have that aha moment, that epiphany moment when it was like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this ain't even my fucking shit.
I mean, look, man, look. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That's the slave frame of mind. All right, it was a time where they beat your ass, mutilated you, did all of that. If you ain't do that work for they shit, you had to work for their dream. You know, that's that same plantation mindset, bro. And a lot of us be missing that shit. You know, we think we get a little bit of something and we own something. No, not until you own your own shit. You know. Because you still living out that same slave mentality even now. It might look different, but it really ain't. And it ain't that far from it, bro. Because like I said, when they had your ass out there, you better pick that goddamn cotton and you out there, man, hey, in the heat, 102, 103 motherfucking degrees, nigga. And then on top of it, nigga, they whooping your ass. Yo, You know, and it's crazy, right, D? Because damn it, we treated our motherfucking families better
During the midst of the ass
in
whipping.
the midst of the ass whooping. Okay, than we do right now. You know, right now, man, our own people is treating like shit. We had more value in legacy. Hey, we need to gain this knowledge. You know, it's a new TV series out right now called Underground, man. Me and my wife just kicked off, started watching.
Wait, they brought Underground back?
Yeah, man, yo.
This
Gotta
must be
see
the
it,
new
man.
season. Because
It's
that's
the new
old.
season.
That's season 3.
Now, this the new season.
That's what I'm saying. It must be season 3. I didn't know they
Bruh.
had brought it back because it had ended right when the Civil War was about to begin.
Bruh, all I'm saying is, motherfuckers know they treated you better. They had a plan. You know, like the legacy wasn't going. You couldn't throw that away. That shit was embedded in you. And somewhere down the line, we didn't let fame and fortune and all this shit twist all that up, man. Twist all that up. You can't fall into that. Like right now is the key time. We just watched a bunch of motherfuckers on TV rip the Capitol apart.
Bruh, that is the craziest shit.
Okay, rip it apart. But I'm saying, if you on our end of it, you know, if you looking at it right, man, hey, it's our time to do some shit.
Oh, yeah.
These motherfuckers
nigga,
here,
it's coming
man.
to an end.
Yeah, it's coming to an end. It's coming to it, man. You know, so look, when we say, hey, hustle for that last name, yo, you better do it, man. It's your time. This is the time to start breathing life into that.
And you can. That's the thing.
can.
Now you got everything in your motherfucking fingers at the touch. Like, it's there. You just got to work for it.
That's it. You got put, and hey, look, it ain't that the work ain't been there, because our people, hey, we done been some hard working, back breaking, bleeding motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But now is the time to give, hey, to reap what our ancestors then sown. You know, and stop waiting for a motherfucker to give you. Look, we waiting on motherfuckers to give us 40 acres in the mule, right? Nigga, we should have the whole damn country.
Nigga, 40 acres in a mule.
Fuck 40 acres in a
was
mule,
waiting on
nigga.
motherfucking
Right.
$600 stimulus check.
Right, nigga, stop waiting around on that shit. Stop waiting around on government tactics, nigga. You know? And look, it's so much more than that, man. It's so much more, bro.
Bruh, get on it. And
Right.
damn it, start you some shit and see if it worked before you start getting your LLC. I think niggas done started getting LLCs, nigga. They treating that shit like candy. They just go out there and file for the shit.
Yeah.
Ain't even got they motherfucking shit. Copyright. They ain't even
Right.
saw
They
if they
ain't
fucking
went through
brand
process.
will even prosper. They ain't even tried. They ain't even got no business plan. They just
Yeah.
out here, this motherfucker, hey, I got an LLC. Okay, so
Yeah,
what do you
right.
do?
What the fuck does that mean?
Like,
Right.
okay, so what service
steps?
do you provide? I see you got an LLC. I see your
Right.
name.
Nigga, that
Have
don't
you
make you
sold this
legit.
shit to anybody? I'm just saying that in a personal note. Good job on getting your LLC, but if you don't have nothing but that LLC, like no business plan, you ain't even tried to see if your shit is marketable. You don't know if you're in a red ocean, meaning your shit's saturated. How do you stand apart? Have you even tried to see if you can stand apart?
Exactly.
Take your time. If you out there building some shit, take your time. Get your shit together. Get your
Right.
name and your logo copyrighted, and
Right.
try for a minute. Give it about 3 weeks or a month or two. See if you can sell or provide that service and people who supposedly say they got your back. See if they actually buy shit from you. See if you can sell it. Once you start to move, then get your LLC. Because then you know your business is prosperous. Don't get the LLC, then try to do a business, that shit flop. Now you just you spent your money on the LLC. And I know it's shit like $100 and then it's like $50 in other places, but don't waste your nigga, see first.
You
Goddamn
know
it.
what? I'm gonna add on to what you said, D. Another thing is don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, you might start some shit, and hey, it might not blast off just like that. But it's a time for everything. Story, D. Check this out. So you know this TV show Shark Tank, right?
Yep.
So it was a lady on there, and this was some years back, bro. Maybe I don't know, we're gonna say 6 years ago, right? So the lady on Shark Tank, she has got an idea that she wants to sell masks with characters on it, right? The motherfuckers in Shark Tank, you know, these big timers was like, no, we're not gonna invest in that. Cause that shit is gonna damn sure be a flop. You know, why would we invest in that? And hey, we can go, you know, get some masks, this, and this. Right, you know what I'm saying? So now fast forward to the pandemic.
This bitch is probably a millionaire.
Right. Fast forward to when it first kicked off, and niggas is looking everywhere for these motherfuckers now. Hand sanitizer, all kinds of shit, right? Think of how many ideas they threw out the door.
Ass napkins.
Right. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that they threw out the door that now is a need. It might not be the time right then, but it don't mean it won't be a time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got to understand, if you gonna plant some shit, something got to grow from it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Something got to grow. You know? That's how it works. Now that don't mean that, hey, like you said, D, you go straight to the LLC, because hey, you still gotta water it. You still gotta, you know, make sure it's got sufficient sunlight, make sure that the soil is good. You still gotta do them things, right? Leading up to that part where you can reap the harvest. But if you plant something, it's gotta grow at some point.
Facts.
It's another
That is
story.
facts.
Another story. Do you remember this? Remember that time I went back there, I took a couple of seeds, I planted them in our backyard. Years later, okay, mom calls me and says, boy, you remember them onion seeds? Now, mind you, I wasn't there doing shit to none of that.
Yeah.
Okay? Years later, mom said that them onions grew. Okay, this without me doing shit, but just putting seed in that ground. I started off watering it and doing stuff like that, but did nothing come from it at that time. Now, years later, mom and them pulled them same damn onions up out of there and cooked with them. Now, you tell me, bro, if you plant something, it's got to grow. It's got to. And you might not see it. Like I didn't see it. I had went on with life.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? But it still grew because it's a time, a season, a place. It's a energy, a force, whatever you want to call it. That at some point, hey, this got to play out. You know, this got to happen. You know, and I don't know what happened underneath that soil. I don't know what it took to get that seed to bloom. I don't know.
But it bloomed.
But it did it. But it did it, man. You know, and this is years later, this gap. Just like that lady, this is years later, and it's a pandemic. You know, you can't say, you just can't give up, man. You know, you can't.
If you believe in it, push it.
Push it, man.
Because at the end of the day, people ain't really buying your product. They're buying your belief and your faith in your product.
That's it, man.
Because I know a lot of people out here who got shitty shit, but you so cold when you explain it, the niggas like, yo, I got to have that.
Man, look, bro. I pulled over in a gas station one time. I think I told you the story. Pulled over in a gas station. Guy comes over. We got this little product. He like, hey, can I wash your windows? This nigga dressed. It's hot as hell outside, but like me, he dressed fully suited, nigga. I mean, 3-piece. And he cleaning my windows, right? And he telling me, you know, hey, I'm not dressed for where I am. I'm dressed for where I'm going. And I'm like, all right, my nigga. Yo, I'm with it, you know? Man, fast forward. And I say this was about 5 months later. I see this nigga all on billboards, everything. Selling this motherfucking product, cuz. You know, think about that. I pulled over in a gas station. This nigga wasn't where he was at that time. You know, but he believed in his product, man. He knew what it could do. Couldn't nobody tell him nothing different. And hell, he was out there, man, look, dressed to impress. He went all in.
I mean, that's pretty much that's the story of everybody who keep like all these super rich niggas, except for like Rockefellers and the Welsh Child, all them motherfuckers, but like niggas who Steve Jobs and all them that came from the garage.
Yeah, man.
Dre and them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you just think about the attributes or the elements that come into play with some of the stories you hear from some of the famous people you look up to, they all start like right there. They be like, yo, I ain't had shit, but I believed in myself. I had faith in my gifts, and I went for it. Look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was homeless in his motherfucking car.
Yeah, so was
This
Steve
nigga
Harvey.
owned Black Hollywood. He bought a plantation and turned it into Black Hollywood.
Shit, so was Steve Harvey.
Facts.
In his car. You know, T.D. Jakes.
Big Crit in his car.
T.D. Jakes was in the car and his head had a pregnant wife. Okay? Shit. Okay? He had a family. They living in the car. All right? So, hey, look, what we telling y'all is, yo, hustle for your last name. Make that dream, believe in that dream. Don't give up on that. You know? Stop living just for other
you getting too good with it. I was gonna say, nigga, if you had one thing to leave for on what, you know, the tap into, this is the tap in section. Tap in, nigga.
Oh, that's my tap.
You was already going.
Yeah,
you know,
that's my tap.
Yeah, ahead
right
of your motherfucking time.
Yeah, that's my tap.
That though, you know, you good at tapping in. The way you tap my damn eye, man. I ain't gonna never let that shit go. I was trying to figure out how to describe how this nigga beat me that. Yeah, I'm still on it. I was trying to figure out how to describe how this nigga whooped my ass that day. And then I just watched It Man. I was like, that's it. That was it. That's what happened. I remember it.
All I'm saying is, y'all see what then came from.
Yeah, he planted the seed and it grew. That motherfucking shit grew. I was like, nigga, I will never.
Hey, and I'm proud of the nigga on the other end. You feel me?
There it is.
Yo, there
So,
it is.
if I had to leave, if I had to tap in and leave something behind for everybody to evolve with, make sure you ain't giving your all to these 9 to 5s, because I've been I put it to you like this, I've been in retail for a while, and I've seen stores close down and people who've been there for 20 years, 30 years lose their entire job and not get hired back. You know what I'm saying? Like they put 20, 30 years into this place and they just get booted out. And I've seen this on more than one occasion, at least 3 or 4 times. Now I was blessed enough to keep mine, you know, I'm the golden child. Ding. But now this is like, I've seen what they'll do and it ain't worth that. Like, give it the energy that it needs, and until your brand becomes your main supply or your main financial like backing, I guess. Keep that shit, but don't give it your all, because your all should go to your why. I had that realization a while back, even when I started back working, because I had to take some months off when we went to California. But like, I used to get frustrated. Like I'd be going home and my little mama want to play, and I'd be frustrated as fuck. Like, why the fuck you want to go outside? Goddamn it, I just want to rest. Shit, go sit your ass down. I had to catch myself. Like, damn, wait. Why the fuck she a kid? She should want to go outside. God damn it, I should want her to go outside. I should want her to play. Let me get myself together, because it ain't her. She just being a kid. I ain't even mad at her. I'm mad because I'm tired and I ain't got no energy because I gave all that shit to this job. Man, fuck that job. God damn it. I mean, in a sense, fuck that job. Yeah, it's giving me what I need to cover the bills, but I ain't got to love it. I love them. I don't love that. And I don't even need a brain cell to do that. So don't give don't give 80% to your job and 20% to your why. Nigga, give 120% to your why and give like 0 to 10% to the job. Exactly. That's all it motherfucking takes. Shit. Yeah, because I guarantee you, as tight as you think you are with your boss and all that other shit, when the head nigga who hustle, they family been hustling and stealing and doing whatever the fuck they need to do behind their last name, when the last name nigga come who own that job, and say, if they come and tell that manager, hey, yo, I don't like that nigga, he need to go. Ain't shit your motherfucking manager or whoever your homie, whoever you think got your back at that job, ain't shit they can do. When that last name who own that shit come, and it ain't yours, so whoever shit, they come in that bitch and be like, hey, yo, I want him gone. You gone.
That's it.
10
You
years,
through.
15 years, 20 years, nigga, your ass gone.
Yeah,
You
you
gonna be
always
looking like,
look.
damn, nigga.
You
And they gonna be looking at you
always.
like, ain't nothing I can do.
That's right. You always look.
You
You always
replaceable
a
as fuck
replaceable.
unless you own
That's
it.
right. That's it. Unless you own it, man.
You are expendable. Your ass is just a worker. And as much work as you put in, you still, I don't give a fuck how much they pay you. Guess what? They making billions. The company
Right.
I'm with now, nigga, during the pandemic, we ain't had no hero pay. Nothing like that, no essential worker pay. They gave us like little shit here and there, but then they taxed it. And they go, nigga, they gave us some money, but
Right.
taxed half.
But tax half. Yeah,
And then wrote it off on taxes. So they got all their shit back. Don't tell them, look, working in retail, nigga, you learn the game and how it go. Fuck that shit. Make it to where your 9 to 5 become your part-time hustle, and then your brand becomes your main thing. Because at least then you can do what you love and make up for the time that you don't have to spend at that job. I went from working 50 plus hours to working maybe 20, 25, but I'm making the same amount of money because I'm building my brand, and the people that I'm training is covering what I wasn't making there. 100% less stressful. The stress comes from this motherfucker. Any stress I'm getting now, nigga, is because my kids is crazy and my wife is double. God damn it. But I love her anyway. You got
You know what?
anything to say
Bro.
before I throw this Burke salute out?
So today
It doesn't matter, no, but
I know, right?
oh, shit.
So today is Founders Day, bro. Right?
Facts.
So check it, my big brother, man. Donald Bailey, Hollywood, Beta Row, baby. Check this out. When I was pledging, he was telling me, he said a lot of niggas come in, and these letters, they make them. You know, they make them who they are. They give them personality they never had. You know what I'm saying? They give them the respect they never had. You know, all of that. He was like, don't be one of them niggas. You be the nigga that, hey, you come in, and this ain't making you making it. You know what I'm saying? You making it work for you. You know, you being the leader, you going out, you making another brother. You know what I'm saying? You doing it. You know, he said, because niggas get lost in it, man. They get lost in that party life and all that shit, and that's all cool. He's like, but you got to be bigger, because that's how the legacy continues. You know, and I was like, man, I didn't think of that till just a few minutes ago, nigga, when you was talking. You know, and we up here and we talking about this, man. And that's been what now, D? Shit.
Nigga, I don't know.
Right. I mean, we talking about y'all close to 2 decades ago. You know, when I had that conversation. But bruh, a lot of niggas get trapped in it. They get trapped in jobs. They get trapped in games. They get, you know what I'm saying? Because it's making them something, you know. But they don't see. The greater is, man, you the one. Without you, that wouldn't be what it is. You know, like you get caught because you get a title on a job. And it's like, nigga, you forget all your dreams, your goals, everything. You know, you get into the gang life, but you don't never really become nothing else because, hey, you just want to feel a part of something. You know, like it's got to get to that point where you looking beyond that, because there's a legacy that, you know, you're inheriting, and you need to give an inheritance. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah,
So
completely.
if I had to leave anybody, man, on our Founders Day with anything, that's what I'm saying. You getting an inheritance, leave an inheritance for another brother.
There it
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
God damn it. And if anything, if you need a reason, nigga, just think of your last name. Yeah, eventually you
it.
might have kids, leave their ass something.
That's it, man.
Damn. But on that note, we gonna do this good old Berg salute, goddammit. Y'all know it by now.
Yes, sir.
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Happy Founder Day, niggas.
Yes,
107 years in this bitch.
You know.
There it is. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Tap in and get evolved next week. Every Friday. Except when we need Fridays off to handle some shit. Same motherfucking time, same motherfucking channel. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, talk to us. We all family in this motherfucker. Big up to the home team, Theta Eta, Delta Alpha Sigma, Operation Fit This Shit, and Fix This Shit. Y'all know I got a list, fuck y'all. And BKC Bad Kids Club, for life, nigga, all day, every day. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know what we do and how we get down. But till then, keep a smile on your face, love in your heart. Be blessed. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay dope.
Stay dope.
Take us on home, Red.
I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw the moon with so much light. Bluebird singing in the trees.
Yeah, she had to stop
Nothing but
there.
the